Basingstoke Arena Ring Bar for this, the 2014-15 Meet the Players Night here with the Paul Baldwin Agency's Basingstoke Bison. Hope you're all good. We are less than 2 weeks away from the start of the new campaign when we welcome Guildford here in the usual pre-season challenge matches, and then the league campaign gets underway the following weekend with Peterborough coming here on the 13th, and then on the 14th we start our English Challenge Cup campaign over in deepest, darkest Essex, where we go to face the Chelmsford Chieftains. All tickets for those games are available to purchase now. You can get them for the Arena box office either by going in person. You can call on 01256 355 266, or alternatively, of course, purchase them through the website. Right then, very quickly, we're going to run through all the sponsor news we've got for you. There is some fantastic sponsor news, especially for you guys. Panto crowd, keep it quiet. Firstly, let's just reiterate our fantastic new title sponsor of Paul Baldwin Agencies. All our conversations that Doug and I have had with Paul have been extremely positive about the future. He's absolutely delighted with the direction that the club has been taking, and we're really excited to be partnering up in this. We really do have to thank him for stepping in to become our title sponsor, and we hope it's the start of a great new relationship between us and him. Also, just a reminder, another sponsor for you, University of Winchester, Thomas Karpov, of course. Let's just get the cheering. 3-year contract here in Basingstoke for Thomas Karpov. 3 years studying at the University of Winchester. They've taken pride of place on the front of the shirt. 2 other sponsors that we are absolutely delighted to be welcoming back again this year. You will once again be able to see the action clear of on Bison TV through excellent windows. They're back on board for another year. Mike and Heather have been great supporters of what we try to do here. There's going to be a few little other bits and bobs from them as well. Keep your eyes out for them, they're going to be good. And also our great friends at Minuteman Press in Basingstoke are also coming back on board as well. They are going to be doing a few little special features. The first one, see those banners at the end of the ring there, the Conway retired, and the other logos at the end there for the honours. They're coming down, they're coming up in here. We're putting brand new banners on the wall at the back, more colourful, with club logos linked to the history, and a much more professional look at that end of the ring there. We've been working very hard with them on that. There's going to be a few other little bits and bobs. One thing I can tell you, Minuteman at Christmas time, with the help of the Boosters Club, we will be producing hockey cards this year as well for the whole of the Bison team. The first sign in years here in Basingstoke. We'll have hockey cards from Minuteman. Most importantly, from my perspective, from Minuteman Press, they are a great help with the programme and helping us to deliver a better product. The facts don't lie. Last year, profits 250% up on the previous year in programmes, nearly doubling our sales from the previous year. That's you guys buying it week in, week out. That's a great help to us. We were able to turn around this year and say to the sponsors, what do you want from the programme? What do you want? They're completely happy with the programme and just said to us, make it better for the facts. This year's programme is going up from 16 pages to 24 pages. We're not filling it with sponsors. We're getting fantastic new articles coming in particular. I know a lot of you have mourned the loss of Power Play magazine. We'll be trying to fill that void with you a little bit. We'll be doing a roundup of all the scores and the games from across the EPL. We'll also be having a roundup from the NHL and also a roundup from all the Bison Junior games in the programme as well. All their fixtures and results going in the programme. As I say to you, the programme is a lot of hard work. We're trying to make this as the best it can be for you guys. There'll still be all the things you love in there. There'll still be the tonight's opponents. Chinny's agreed to write his column again. The players look forward to reading that because they do sometimes wonder what he's saying at the best of times with things. There'll also be all the posters, etc. I know how popular it is for you guys to come down with your kids and get your autographs at the end of the game. The posters will be there every week as well. What we're going to do for the first game of the season, the Guildford Challenge match, rather than do a sort of programme, we're going to do a yearbook for the first game of the season. It's going to have reviews from the playoff semis and the playoff finals. It's going to have all the photos of all the guys in that you can go and get signed. And Doug's also written a fantastic little welcome to the season for you, explaining what's coming up. It's really going to be worth purchasing throughout the whole of the season. We're trying to make it the best product we can for you. I hope we're able to do that, and I hope that you continue. I'm not asking you to put sales up by 250% again. I think that'd be quite impossible, but I really do hope you continue to invest in what we do with the programme. New sponsors then. We'll start with our brand new vehicle supplier. Many of you would have noticed them on the jersey. Our friends at Auto Plaza over at the Hounslow Industrial Estate will be supplying the Basingstoke Bison team with 2 brand new cars for the season ahead, all decked out in the Bison logos as ever. The great thing about Auto Plaza is they're not just based in Basingstoke. They have a giant plant over in Newbury, and they also have one in Reading. It shows how much we have grown from last year, where we got a local car company, to another one that's got a bigger area, and it allows us to have a bigger reach to more people. We're really grateful to Auto Plaza for coming in and coming on board and supplying us those vehicles that proved popular last year. Right then, let's get on to the good stuff. For you guys at least. You might have also noticed on the back of the jersey a brand new sponsor, Berry Bros and Rudd. For those of you who don't know who they are, they're the wine merchants, one of the world's oldest wine merchants. And when we had our discussions with them, we asked, what could you do for our supporters? What could you do for our fans? Because we see the bar bill that goes out of here every Saturday night, and we know that you quite like a drink, some of you in here. What we're going to do, they've given us some fantastic prizes, and how we're going to launch them is in the Berry Bros and Rudd Tweet of the Week competition, using us on Twitter. Basically, all you have to do every week is tweeting with the hashtag BBR. At the end of the week, we're going to put them all into a hat, and a select team of social media executives and me are going to look at them, and we're going to choose our top 3. The winner every week will receive a bottle of Berry Bros and Rudd wine every week throughout the season. What then happens is week in, week out, either top 3 or the first place will get 3 points, second place will get 2 points, third place will get 1 point, all goes into a league table at the end of the season, and the winner at the end of the season will receive a case of Berry Bros and Rudd wine. For those who don't know, Berry Bros and Rudd have just opened up a fantastic new shop over at the Hounslow Industrial Estate, so while you're picking a new car at the Auto Plaza, maybe do these 2 on 2 different days, because you do get a bit of wine tasting in there from time to time. Please do go visit our sponsor over there. Please do go and have a look in the shop. There are some great wines in there at really affordable prices, and see what you can get. Now, you would also notice that we have a new restaurant supplier on the front of the jersey, so eagle-eyed amongst you. That is, of course, Zizzi's at the top of town in Basingstoke. For those who don't know where that is, it's number 1 London Street for the number 1 team in Basingstoke. I write the punchlines, it's all right. And Doug went in there this year and he had a very long conversation with them. And yes, they're going to be supplying the players with food, but again, he pressed for you guys. After all your support last year, he said, what could you do for our fans? What could you do for our fans? At the end of the day, this is the biggest sport in Basingstoke. This is the biggest chance to get an attendance in your doors, buying your food. They've come up with a really fantastic prize. They're now going to be sponsoring the Chuck a Puck. Just to update you, Mar Humbugs are still on board. They'll now be sponsoring the Chuck a Duck, the chickens we've roasted and sent them away. The ducks are back. They're going to have fantastic new little attachments to them. So some of them will have cupcakes, some of them will have sweeties to fit in with our new sponsor. So Mar Humbugs will still be sponsoring the Chuck a Duck. But on the Chuck a Puck from Zizzi's, the winner every week from Zizzi's will receive a completely free meal for up to 4 people. And when I say completely free meal, 4 starters, 4 main courses, 4 desserts, and your drinks. That is, and the thing is, we're not even lying to you and saying, oh, that's what the prize could be. Doug's already got the vouchers to prove it. There's actually probably 29 vouchers as we speak right now, if we're honest with you. But yes, fantastic prize from Zizzi's. I'm sure you'll all agree. I'm sure you'll all be really good. However, that's not it. You see, we realised that in the course of the year, hopefully there'll be 30 to 31 winners of that prize. We said to them, what can you give all our fans? Can you give them all something? You know, because as much as we like to be selected, we have a great big fan base. We want to give everybody a chance. So I'm delighted to say that they are our brand new ticket sponsors, and your season ticket book and your match night tickets, on production of them in ZZ's at the top of town, you will receive 20% off your total bill for up to 6 people. Now the thing is, before I go any further with any of this, I do just want to say, we could have quite easily have not gone and got these from these sponsors. We could have quite easily have just taken it all for the team. Doug quite unselfishly went out and tried to get you guys a better deal. All I'm going to say to you is, guys, please use them. Please go in and support our sponsors. They put up their money, they put up their effort, they put up their time to get behind what we're trying to do here. And the least that you all can do is go and use these deals. We could quite easily not get them for you. We've gone out and we've bartered and we've pushed and we've driven and got these deals. Now I'm begging you to please go and use these. Please go and speak to ZZ's. Please go and speak to Berry Bros and Run. Please go speak to all of our sponsors, down to the player sponsors, everyone. We're building this name back up in Basingstoke. It's been a battle. We're building this name. Now let's get those businesses knowing that the Bison fans are supporting the local businesses that are willing to get involved with this club. Ladies and gentlemen, the final player signing for the Paul Baldwin Agency Basingstoke Bison is Cameron Wynne! You drew the short straw this year. Everybody's got to come up tonight. Everyone else sitting in. Cam must be delighted to be back for another year here in Basingstoke.
Oh, yeah. I'm really enjoying it. I'm kind of glad I'm back. It was kind of touch and go, and now I'm back. I can't wait for the season to start.
Let's just talk about that briefly. Obviously, everybody, I think a lot of people knew it depended on your grades. It's going to be a big change for you next year, because obviously you're going to be doing a bit of travelling as well as playing for the Bison.
Yeah, so basically I'm going to go to Surrey University and study economics, so I'm going to have to travel, but that's play for this team, I'm going to have to do it. So.
And finally, what are you most looking forward to this season, and what are your hopes and expectations for the season ahead?
Just keep improving, kind of prove myself, help the boys out a bit more, get some more points. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final signing for the Paul Baldwin Agency Basingstoke Bison, Cameron Wynne!